Hello, my name is Javier Martin and I'm going to present to you a competitive analysis of the camera functionality in the games RiME and The Last Guardian. The three features I will be examining are camera collision and occlusion, the underwater camera, and the problems that arise because of collision and occlusion. In RiME, the third-person camera is always looking at the target position that is just above the main character's head. As you can see from this demonstration, as the player rotates the camera downward towards the ground, the camera collides with the ground and smoothly snaps forward to ensure that it does not lose sight of the target look-at position. This effect occurs when the camera collides with all the objects in the world and guarantees that the target look-at position is never lost. The Last Guardian takes a similar approach. As you can see, the camera starts far away from the character, but when rotated and collided with the environment, it smoothly transforms forward and never loses track of the target look-at position. Notice though that if the collision is too close to the target look-at, the character is no longer visible. Let's move on to camera occlusion. Occlusion occurs when an object gets between the target look-at position and the camera. In this RiME example, the camera quickly snaps forward until it finds the target. This approach is also visible in The Last Guardian. As the character climbs back up and the edge of the wall gets in the way, the camera smoothly slides forward until there are no objects between it and the target. In the very last portion of this example, the camera responds to occlusion while still colliding with the environment. As a result, the target look-at is not visible until the character moves forward. In RiME, when the character has his head above the water, the camera treats the water as a collided object and moves forward. When the character submerges underwater, though, the camera transforms its position underwater and a new target look-at is created behind the character's feet. Notice the sharp transform of the camera when the player submerges. The Last Guardian does not transform the position of the camera, but instead just changes the target look-at to the waist of the character and reduces the distance from the character. The effect is a smooth transition and a close-up of the character as he swims underwater. While analyzing these two games, I noticed significant issues. In RiME and The Last Guardian, the player loses sight of the character if the camera is too close to the target look-at position. This effect is even worse in RiME while the character is underwater, since the target look-at is drastically behind the character's feet. But the worst camera issue occurs when the character is on the giant animated animal in The Last Guardian. Notice how the camera does not know how to react to the animated creature and tries to reset when it loses sight of the character. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and I thank you for your time.